Hey y'all, I'm Krista and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about date night ideas that you can do when you have a very tight or limited budget. Because date nights don't have to be expensive. And then if you do have a tight budget, it just forces you to be a little bit creative or think outside of the box. And that's what we're going to discuss today. So the first date night idea is actually going out to breakfast, lunch, or dinner together, or even doing a dessert date. And what you would need to do is reimagine where you would actually go when you have a tight budget. Because if you normally go out to expensive restaurants or restaurants that can get expensive after you've ordered drinks, appetizers, and desserts, is maybe just reimagining what your date looks like as far as where you're going. It could be something as simple as to this particular week or month, we're going to go to Denny's or we're going to go to Chipotle, my personal favorite. Places like that, Panda Express, where they're fast food, but not fast food. Denny's technically is a sit down restaurant, but it can be a very inexpensive. So just reimagine where you would actually go. If you can go during the week, well, if you both are off work or able to extend your lunch breaks and go to lunch together, that's a great idea because most restaurants have a budget friendly lunch menu that you can use as an option, or you guys can skip going out to lunch or dinner altogether and then just have your normal meals and then choose to have a dessert date, whether that's going to your local ice cream parlor, a bakery, a donut shop, whatever it is that you want to do. Here we have like Cold Stones, there's still Baskin Robbins, Dairy Queens, but you can actually use those as your date option and just go and have dessert together. So just reimagine where you would like to attend dinner or lunch or even breakfast and have a date that way. Date night idea number two is going to the movies. And I know you're probably thinking, Krista, now you know the movies is extra expensive nowadays. Well, yes, they are. I'm not going to deny that at all. But most movie theaters do still have matinee or discount nights or days that you can actually go. So I say do some research and utilize those time frames. Go when they are at the discounted rates. Eat before you go, so that way you're not spending all of the money on all of the concessions and things like that. Some of them have where it's certain Tuesday nights or the weekends before 1 p.m. that you have the discounted movie prices. And that's a way that you can still go to the movies. And if you're in a city or a town that still has a drive-in, that is a really cool, nostalgic way to go and watch the movies. And usually it's pretty inexpensive as well. Date night number three for inexpensive date night is checking with your local bars or restaurants for their themed nights. In some places, they'll have themed like karaoke night or trivia night, things like that. And that gives you an opportunity to do something cool for a date night idea. And then you can just go order just a drink or an appetizer. So you're keeping it nice and simple. And then you can be a part of the entertainment or you can sit back and watch the entertainment, whether that's trivia, karaoke. Some places have an area where you can go see a live band, and most of those are no cost for admission. So you just want to make sure you just order something nice and simple that's within budget, and you can still have a good time together. So check out what your local bars and restaurants have for entertainment. Date night idea number four is craft night. Craft night has so many options for you to do, and they can all be done in a very inexpensive way. Craft night can be just staying at home, but where you are going and grabbing some of the supplies to do vision boards, you can do your own paint and sip at home. You can pick up a lot of the canvases and the paint kits from your local hobby stores, whether that's Hobby Lobby, Michael's, any. You can even get some of them at Walmart. But many of them, you can order some of the more specialty ones right online. Many of the online platforms have like the little paint and sips canvases with already the pictures, whether that's cars or people, flowers, anything like that. Coloring is also a good craft night idea. You can pick up some cartoon children's coloring books from the dollar store, or you can order some online of the more adult style ones where the graphics are a little bit more detailed, whether that's, flowers and things of that sort. But you can order those online, pick some of those up at some of your local stores as well, as an option. So coloring, paint and sip, vision boards. What else is there plenty to do? Oh, and if you're into putting together Legos, if you already have a Lego kit, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, you can find some that are still inexpensive. Most of them are pretty pricey, but there's still some good ones that you can order online or pick up at the store and put those together, or just get a puzzle, things of that sort. When it comes to crafts, you have so many options, and it's such a great date night idea because you can get the things ahead of time, often at a discount if you're looking around. And then you can have your meals at home and then have that craft night with each other. Date night number 5 is a mini road trip. Look at something within 30 minutes to an hour and a half of where you normally live and drive there. See if there's some scenic area that you can go to, maybe a small town where you can visit some of the mom and pop's little restaurants. Normally, they have some of the best food. Explore their downtown areas for farmers markets or antique shops. Just go in there, walk around, explore, be somewhere new. Go to the park and just sit there and chill and have a good conversation, read a book together if that's something that you're interested in. But it's nice just to get outside of your normal area that you're used to being in and spending that time with one another. So a mini road trip is a good low budget date night idea as well. And then last but not least is number 6. And number 6 is all of your traditional things that people think about: bowling, mini golf, pickleball is really big now, skating, all of those different events, all of those are still available to you on a discount. You just have to do some research ahead of time. Find the name of the local places that you want to visit or that you've gone to before. Sign up for their rewards memberships, things like that. And then often they will email you coupons or go to their websites and find out what days and times are at discounted rates. So some of their times when it's not their peak time, they often offer lower rates to get people to bring that business in. So look at those as options because you don't have to, when your funds are limited, you don't have to get rid of some of the traditional things. You just got to put a little bit more effort into finding out how you can still do those things within your existing budget. No matter what stage of the relationship you're in, dating is an essential part of maintaining a healthy relationship. So just because your finances are tight, you're low on funds, doesn't mean that you have to forego going out with each other and making time for one another. It just means you do need to take time to be a little bit more creative and strategic and maybe scale back some of the things that you're used to doing until those finances get back where you want them to be. But you don't have to cancel out date night. So I hope you all enjoyed some of the date night options I shared with you today, gave you some ideas to think about something you can do the next time date night rolls around for you. And if anything in this video spoke to you, go ahead, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all soon.